can't just leave him at home by himself, Red explained. Yesterday he ate my slippers and one of the armchair cushions. Oh dear, I hope he doesn't get a tummy ache, Snow said as she waved goodbye to her 7 little brothers at the window. On the other side of the square, a curly-haired girl came out of the Three Spoons Hotel. She kissed a little bear cub goodbye before dashing down the street. "Look, there's Goldie!" cried Red. "Let's catch up with her." Snow and Red hurried past market stalls piled high with candles and grow-fast beans. Rushing past the bakery and the potion shop, they caught up with Goldilocks at the corner. "I hope we're not late," said Goldie. "Breakfast took ages because the guests kept wanting more porridge." She brightened up. "But at least Madame Hart's teaching us pirouettes today. I've been practicing mine, and I think they're perfect." She twirled round and round until she fell over. Snow tried pirouetting too. "This is fun. Try it, Red." "No thanks," Red grumbled. "I don't really like ballet." The 3 girls crossed the street and stopped in front of a majestic building with tall white columns. A sign on the wall read, "The Glass Slipper Academy," and girls and boys were rushing up and down the front steps, clutching their dance shoes. Red, Snow and Goldie hurried under the archway and up the front path. Through the window of the main studio, they could see a crowd of small children hopping up and down. "The beginner's class hasn't finished yet," said Goldie. "Let's just wait here." She perched on the edge of the old wishing well in Madame Hart's rose garden. The well had once been the only magical thing in the whole of Hobbleton, but no one had got it to work for many years. Sighing, Red set down her basket with the sleeping wolf pup inside. "I don't want to do ballet today." "But what else is there to do?" asked Goldie. "I wish we could head off on a great adventure." Red's eyes gleamed. "Here you go, then. Make your wish." Snow held out a penny and nodded at the wishing well. "There's no point," Red burst out. "This well is useless. It's the one magical thing in this whole town, and it doesn't even work." Her voice rose, waking Tufty. The little wolf pup poked his nose out of the basket and whined. "Calm down, Red," said Goldie, glancing in surprise at the wolf pup. "I won't calm down," Red growled. "I'm bored of dance lessons, and I'm bored of this town. There's a whole kingdom full of fairies and dragons and trolls out there, except that we're not allowed to see any of it. When did you last see something exciting?" Snow and Goldie exchanged looks. A couple of years ago, when Queen Arabella and Prince Inigo rode through town in their glass carriage," said Goldie. "They were on their way back to Diamond Palace. Don't they have fairies and unicorns there?" "Maybe, but we've never actually seen any, have we?" said Red. "And what about the trolls and giants and dragons? Where are they all?" "Do you really want to meet a troll?" asked Snow. "Yes, I want to see everything," cried Red. "I wish I could fight a troll, ride a dragon, chase a unicorn, wrestle a giant, fly with fairies, explore Shadow Moon Forest, and sail across Shimmering Lake." And she grabbed Snow's penny and threw it into the wishing well. The penny landed in the water with a dull plop. Then there was silence. The door opened, and a cluster of younger children rushed down the steps. "Looks like they finished," said Snow. "Come on, let's go and put our ballet shoes on." Red trailed behind the others as they headed into the Glass Slipper Academy. Behind her, the penny sank into the well, and ripples spread across the water. A sudden gust of air whirled round the rose garden. There was a whooshing sound, and glittering light burst out of the old well. Cascades of silver, red, green and gold soared into the air, twinkling and turning until they faded into nothing. But no one saw it. Chapter 2.